freak sack.
So for you, it had been a little while since you had seen some competitive action before Italy. How was that for you, kind of getting back in the swing of things? Even though it wasn't Pac-12 action, it must have felt nice.
Well, you know, I mean, coming off of a redshirt year, just seeing just some sort of competition with referees is always a great feeling. It felt good to play a game again, and just a lot of excitement going to Italy. It was a great trip for us and our team, and for me individually, just being able to do that.
Last year, obviously, you redshirted. What would you say you took most out of that redshirt year? Because for different guys, it's different.
I think last year, one big thing for me was like making that transition from high school to college level. Because that transition, especially for bigs, is a big one. Because like in high school, you're the most athletic dude. You're the biggest guy. You can just bully guys around. And then come college, there's a lot more athletic guys. You need to jump higher. You need to be more physical with them. And I think that is one thing I learned playing against like Wesley, Torrey, XJ, some of the other bigger guys, is that you can't get away with just being soft down there in the paint and getting pushed around. You need to be strong.
So with that in mind, obviously you've been working pretty closely with Coach Steve.
Oh yeah.
And you can tell, what are the differences in your body this year and last year?
Lower body strength is probably the biggest one. I mean, my upper body looks good, but that's like just all looks, as Coach Steve says. He says you have your looks for the scouts and like for everybody, but you also have your leg strength, which is for the basketball court. And I think that's one of the biggest adjustments, being able to move people with your legs, not your arms. Being able to run for long distances without getting fatigued, and also just kind of making sure that you can jump higher as well.
So you were telling me, I remember this summer you were telling me that all you've been doing is really getting in the gym and working out.
Oh yeah.
Has it paid off now that you've been back in practice?
Oh yeah. I mean, this summer working out, because Josh Scott came back, and he whenever he's going to work out, he would call me up, "Hey Dallas, I'm going to the gym." "Oh, all right, I'm coming with you." Coach Steve, he was also big because he was always in the gym. Like, I've never seen a man in here as much as him. One of the hardest working coaches on the staff. So he's always in here willing to get us a lift. And I took advantage of that this summer, and I was able to gain a lot of weight and get that strength that I needed in order to play.
How nice is it for you to have Josh kind of close between seasons? I mean, it seems like that's a pretty good mentor for a guy like yourself.
An unbelievable mentor. I mean, I found a way to watch some tape on him as well, and just kind of observing the things that he did that made him so successful here in Colorado. And I'm kind of like trying to incorporate that a little bit in my game, and just taking his advice, because he has a lot of advice, because he was here for a long time and for a good time too, and just taking anything that I can, because I know I have a lot to learn from him and from guys like that.
You can give Josh a big head now.
Oh yeah, I know he's gonna like this one, but he deserves it. He really does.
When you look at the team through the first 2 weeks of practice, now obviously there's going to be some growing pains with having so much youth on the floor, but are you starting to feel like this freshman class is getting it?
You know, this freshman class is one of the they're a bunch of hard workers. I mean, anytime they can get to the gym, they're in the gym. They want to learn. They want to be here. They want to play basketball, and that's all that you can ask from them. And using that we can build on, and that will make us a lot better come later this season.
Have you noticed any changes in the coaching staff between this year and last year? Just the styles? It seems like Tad's trying to rebuild things a little different.
I mean, one thing Tad says a lot is like he's acting like this is his first year. Everything's starting from scratch. So what that means is like that anything that used to fly last year is not flying now. He's like, it doesn't matter what age you are, senior, sophomore, freshman. He's treating everybody the same as if he's a first-year coach here, and I think that's kind of changed our mentality as well, making us a lot more focused in practice, not kind of like nonchalant as we go about our business on the court and off the court.
Have you kind of taken some things away from these first 2 weeks and say, okay, I've made some progress, but I still need to get better at this?
Yes, I mean, of course, so. Things that I need to get better on, of course, because in order for this team to be good, we need to have our big men from freshmen to seniors rebound and talk like a lot on defense. So our rebounding needs to be a lot better. Our talk needs to be a lot better, and I think that's going to help us as well. Me personally, I know my rebounding needs to be better, and I need to be a better rim protector. And as far as things as far as things that I'm good at right now, I think I'm getting better at my shot right now. My shot's looking good, and just being able to kind of help out the freshmen and kind of get them in the mentality of practice. I think that's one thing that I'm doing well.
So it sounds like that you're in the gym quite often, but when you do have a little free time, the little that a student athlete does get, what are you doing?
Well, I love beating Dom in 2K.
Okay.
That's one thing I love doing. Josh, Tori, because I live with the seniors in the apartment, and I just love playing 2K with them. And whenever we have some off time, that's usually what I'm doing.
Is it nice kind of living with them and kind of getting to see what older guys do?
Oh yeah, living with them, it really gives you a different perspective, because they're a bunch of older guys, and they've been here for a while, and I think I can learn a lot from them. Just being in that environment and learning what they're doing on and off the court, and I think they've helped me a lot. Especially just with just getting to the gym when you have free time, or even just learning when to recover and how to recover. Tips from Tori on how he can consistently stay healthy. That's one thing that I've learned a lot from those guys.